One key concern here for you is safety of your security of lives of your members and every other person that will be taking part in this election. You've had meetings with the security agencies. What do you see that would mean confidence in terms of security on the day?
Well, I think the first thing is that we must believe that life is in the hand of God. That is the very first thing, and that is my belief, and that is what I stand for. Every other things are added. The human security, and in terms of human security, I think we have personnel here that we think can give them confidence for our people to come out and vote, and they will be protected. And we also believe that these security men, with the help of God, will protect all of us.
Take us through the elections that we're likely to see again tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, by the time we are able to occupy, why I say able to occupy is that we have designated our ranks. If on going to the ranks, you have hoodlums trying to stop you, you may not actually occupy the rank. And since INEC people are not soldiers, the young people that we are taking from the NYC are not carrying guns. They may not be able to face the hoodlums with guns. So what they would do would be to return to INEC office. And you may try to access the polling unit from the office. That may bring some delays. But everything being equal, if we are all in our ranks, which I believe by the grace of God we will be, by tomorrow every person will be in the polling unit, that is official, and the voters will come out. By 2 o'clock, the poll will close. That is, it will give time for us to do all the adding and subtractions from the polling units and move to the collation centers, even in the day where everybody will see each other, and so on. And that will also aid the early release of the results, so that we think that by early morning of Sunday, all the results would have been collected and released. And one important thing about this election is that these are elections that are in constituencies. There are no result will be declared in INEC office here. All the result will be declared in the 20s, in the 37 spots where election is taking place. That is, the House of Assembly, the 22 House of Assembly will be declared at the headquarters of those assemblies, while the 12 House of Representatives will also be declared in their constituencies. The 3 senatorial election will also be declared in their senatorial district, in their own constituencies. What we here in headquarters will do will be, after those declarations, which will be done by returning officers authorized by law, we will now receive the results and send it to Abuja for the preparation of central returns.
Okay, so you have also tried to reassure all the parties that INEC will be fair in its conduct of the elections. Would you say that they have received this very warmly?
Well, I think we have tried as much as possible to be transparent. That is why when the central bank were bringing the sensitive materials, the arrived central bank on Wednesday, they said, okay, can we bring it? I said, no, don't bring it on Wednesday, because the agents will not be there. That means if you bring it on Wednesday, we'll have to keep it in our store and bring it out on Thursday. Bring it from central bank on Thursday morning. And by then we had sent messages to all the agents. And then the materials came, they were uploaded from the vehicle to the ground and shared there. So nothing was taken in. So what was taken out of the vehicle, all the agents saw what was taken out. And when we signed the collection paper from the central bank, all the agents saw that what the central bank showed us were all what we signed for. And they also saw that those were the materials we shared. I don't think we can show any level of transparency more than what we have done so far. And the agents are accompanying the materials. And we said, take all the serial number, give it to your agent at other level. They should confirm that this material that leaves the state headquarters is the same that arrived local government, the same that arrived the rank, and the same that arrived the police.
All right, Mr. Aniedi.
I think we are fair.
All right. Well, why then? Why then are people saying? why then are people saying about 520 result sheets for some local governments are missing?
No. What is happening is this. Because of the transparency, we now discover that in the packaging, we may have one, as you are counting about 1 million results, you now discover that you have one that is not there. Because of the transparency, we made everybody to know that, oh, during packaging, this one may have gone into another listing. But INEC, in its wisdom, made provision for replacement result sheets. And this replacement result sheet immediately is endorsed by the REC. It can no more be substituted for the original one, even if it's found. The replacement, and this replacement, we have done it in the full clear of all the agents. And we made them to know that this is now the one. Even if the other one resurfaces, maybe it was like it was replaced for, maybe you have issue like 2 local government. In the packaging, one of this one was put in another local government. Then in the sharing of that local one, they now discover that, oh, one resource that belongs to the other one is with us. When they send it back, it can no more replace the replacement because it has already been replaced in the clearing of everybody. So that other original one can no more substitute the replacement. So that is the level, that is to show you the level of transparency that INEC is bringing into this exercise.
All right, so no result sheet is missing.
No, you cannot say, when you check your listing, you now discover that you are printing things in millions, and 1 or 2 may be misplaced and so on. And INEC in its wisdom, knowing that all these materials are customized to different areas and packaged to those areas, make replacement. Those replacements are with us, with the Resident Electoral Commissioner, who has the authority to issue it out to replace anyone that is found not to be there. And when it is replaced, it becomes the standing original, and it has to be done in the clearing of all the agents. Like now, the few areas that we are replacing, all the agents are in my office. When they open, they are there when the whole opening of it is done. They also check it, and when they sign, they also see how it's packaged. So everybody, even this morning, some of the agents have seen the wisdom in what we are doing, and they are very glad about it.
All right, thank you very much indeed for talking to us, and we wish you all the best.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, so that's Mr. Aniedi IkoIkwak, the Resident Electoral Commissioner for Rivers State. So he seems...
One major area he appeared to have deliberately, let me say, avoided now. You talked about how has he been able to bring the political parties together so that we can see how the tension will be reduced. He did not say anything about it. And beyond that, again, publicity is very material. And in this wise, if in this station we are still talking about how does the card reader works, then basically people outside there, then there is a problem. He said the elite seems not to understand it. If the elites don't understand it, then it means that the people outside
he's saying that he was saying that there is a deliberate attempt at misrepresentation. That's what he was saying. It
can't be. Is it like all the analysis that he made now? How many people in Rivers State are aware of all of this? This is where publicity becomes quite important. You need to mobilize the people, and even beyond beyond that, people must be aware that look, we will go out and vote. No harm will come to us. And these assurances must come from a particular quarter or quarters, right? INEC must be in the forefront of those that are saying, look, you have no problem, just come out and vote. Then the police as well. These are things that are necessary for people, because at the end of the day, no one wants to die. I can tell you that. Yeah. And people might shun the polling booth except they are convinced that you won't be facing any problems when you come.
All right, so there you go. But yes, channels will bring you details about the elections as they unfold. You just have to keep it locked here. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. Mr. Adekunle is the former second vice president of the Nigerian Bar Association. We will be back in a minute. Don't go away.